Hi, welcome to my channel. As a refresher, I conduct honest reviews of strictly clean beauty brands. I created this channel as I felt that there's a need for a central space for people to view reviews of only clean beauty brands. So when you're on my channel, you will have that peace of mind. And then today I wanted to take a moment and review Kosas' new BB Burst Tinted Gel Cream. I feel like they created so much hype about this, and you know, having like a wait list before it comes out, everything like that, like it really created a lot of buzz. I definitely wanted to check this out. So the shade range is really impressive. There's 24 shades at the moment, and I was toggling between shade 14 and shade 22. So I ultimately went with shade 22. It's a medium neutral olive shade. I'm hoping this is not, you know, more towards my summer color and I can get away with it in the winter because we are in February. So without further ado, I'm just gonna show the packaging. And on the packaging, it gives us kind of like a little rundown of like what this is and how to use it. So I'll just kind of go through that really quickly. It's your everyday makeup plus skincare essential. This clean tinted gel cream delivers a hydrating burst of serious skincare light, buildable coverage, and a blurring effect for a vibrant, fresh look. They have a few check marks: natural, hydrating finish, comfy, refreshing feel, serious peptide powered skincare, and prettiest skin ever. Under the how to use, it says allow skincare to fully absorb and then apply like a tinted moisturizer, build to desired coverage level. So you can kind of see those details there. So this retails for $38 and it's a full ounce. All right, so let's go ahead and unbox this. I do like, so it does have a sticker here and here to make sure you know that this box hasn't been opened, which I do appreciate. I'm definitely a germaphobe. Okay, I'm so nervous about the shade, but I think we'll be okay. All right, let's see. So you can see here shade 22. And per their website, they mention it's a hydrating burst of pretty. It's a clean tinted gel cream that is a fresh take on tinted moisturizer. It delivers a refreshing burst of active skincare with light buildable coverage and a smooth, hydrated, natural finish. That sounds like what we all want, right? So how to use: allow the skincare to fully absorb, apply like a tinted moisturizer, build the desired coverage level, and pair with Kosas Revealer Concealer in areas requiring more attention, which is something the box does not say. So luckily I have that. So if we need it, we'll bring it in. So let's go ahead. This is plastic. I like the yellow too. It's nice, it's fun, it reminds me of summer. I'll take it. So we'll go ahead and add, let's see, just add a couple of pumps here. Ooh. Wow. It's taking a minute. There we go. And I will show you, this is the pump. Just do a little bit here. Oh, this might be too dark for me. Let's try a little bit here and see if we have hopes for it to blend in. I don't know. It feels really creamy. So maybe I can get it to blend in, but this might be my summer shade. In terms of smell, it smells consistent with a lot of their other products. It's like a clean scent, not fragrance. Just feels like natural, kind of clay-like. So just show like heavy and then blend it out a little bit. I might be able to get away with it just for the purpose of this video, and then I'm gonna go back and get shade 14, I think. And it just says to go ahead and apply it like as if it's a tinted serum. So I'm just gonna put it on my fingers. Put on the spots first I need the most help. And the most, like, I get the most shiny. Got a little pimple there. Let's see if I can get away with this. It's looking very warm. Let's just see if I can like blend it out enough to make it look like it's passable for my skin tone right now, but I think I can. We'll see. It's looking a little warm, a little yellow on my skin right now, which is okay. I mean, maybe it'll make me look even healthier. We'll see. Let me just get my nose. It does feel like it's not drying, but it feels like it's like running out of product as I'm like working it into my face. It's not that light or liquidy. So it's something to kind of keep in mind. You might need a little bit more than you might think. I feel like it's a little bit more of a thicker consistency as some tinted moisturizers. However, I will say the coverage, I mean, on the first pass, the coverage is not bad at all. Let me just try to, I know you're not supposed to go down, but I'm just trying to get it kind of moving around my face as much as possible, make it blend. But I have a lot of redness here on my nose, here, so it's covering that up pretty well, I must say. And honestly, the revealer concealer that I have is a little bit lighter, so maybe I can make this work. Let's see. It's not so bad. I mean, I should have gone with 14, but for making a slight mistake, it's not terrible. Okay. See. So it is like a pretty decent coverage on the first pass because I like my skin to look like skin. I don't want to look like a mannequin. So I think I am going to add just a tiny bit to a little bit of areas where I'm a little bit more red and kind of try to build that coverage. Just go back in. It looks so like shiny. Okay, I'm gonna go my nose a little bit. My chin gets so red. Let's see, where else can we use some? Maybe like here. My cheeks a little bit. And I'm rubbing it in, but I'm trying to kind of like press it in too. Because I don't want to be like migrating it all over my face. I want to kind of stay a little bit where I'm like wanting it to stay and go. So shade 22 is definitely, you know, more yellow, you can see. And I think they do say neutral olive. I'm feeling like this is like just very yellow, but we're gonna work with it. Taking me a little bit to kind of get it where I want it to be. I'm trying to press it in. A little hair in my, where did it come from? Okay. Blend it in a tiny bit. Okay, so it doesn't look that bad. I mean, I do look a little yellow, so I think it's, you know, that's on me. I should have done 14. I was just going a little rogue and chose 22 thinking that 14 might be a little light, but maybe I feel like I'm tanner than I am right now. So that tan is definitely gone. So I know the color's not a perfect fit, but I just want to see if I can try to cover my pimple a little bit. So I'm just gonna like try to dab it on, see if I can build a little bit more coverage. Oh my gosh, this pimple is like killing me. Okay, so they're right about needing the concealer. It's not really covering anything no matter how much I'm kind of building and putting on it. That's okay, they were upfront about it. And I just so happen to have their revealer concealer. Just a reference, this revealer concealer retails for $30. I've used it previously and I do like it. I think it's really nice. I have it in shade 0.5N. So we'll go ahead. Just give you like a little reference point. Should give you a little one here too of like the BB burst. Let's see. Just so you have an idea. Oh my gosh, of the difference. I'm like cracking up. So shade 22 and then shade 0.5N in the revealer concealer. All right. That kind of cracks me up. Gonna work on my shade choices. So I'm just gonna go ahead, take some of the concealer, and I'm just gonna put it here by my eyes. I'm gonna leave this one. I just wanna kind of see if it's like starts to crease or anything like that. I feel like it's not, but we'll just use a concealer on this part of my face so then I can really see if it starts to crease or anything like that. Eek. Let's see. I feel like that should be fine. I don't really have any more giant blemishes. A couple things right here. Of course, by my nose. I don't know why I get so red. That's okay. All right, so I'm just gonna blend this in with, I'll let this one sit for a second while I blend in my eyes. I know for this revealer concealer, a little bit goes a long way. So I'm just gonna kind of brighten under my eyes. Try to get some of that shine off and blend it in as much as possible. It did pretty well around my nose. I do get really red, but around these creases, I get really, really red. And you gotta be careful too, because I don't want it to be clumping up either as the day goes on. And then get some of these. It's like I'm having a decent skin week, and then I just get this giant pimple. It's a little bit better. Just step back a tiny bit. And then see if it's doing any creasing. Why am I finding all these little hairs on my face? Let me just take my trusty mirror. The slightest bit of creasing here and on my smile line. That happens as I apply makeup though. And I just try to kind of press it in, make the lines not as noticeable as it's kind of like setting into my skin. That does seem to help. And this isn't as bad as like I've seen, so. I feel like I can feel makeup on my skin. Like I feel like I just bought a liquid foundation and put it all over my face. It doesn't feel as light as like a tinted serum or a tinted moisturizer. With the understanding this is the tinted gel cream. And I was really hoping for a little bit more of like a lightness to it. That kind of makes sense too, because when I was blending it in, it stopped distributing throughout my face. Is a little bit thicker. I thought it would move a little bit more. So, I mean, it just depends on what you're looking for, but for this, it's almost like a mist for me. I thought it would be useful if I took half of my makeup off and left the other half on. Again, it allowed it a little bit of time to settle in, so we can take a peek at that. So this side, I just completely removed. and you can see like my redness is here and things like that. And then this side, I left it as is, and this has the BB Burst Tinted Gel Cream and the Revealer Concealer on this side. So you can see the coverage was pretty decent. You can still tell like this is my skin. I like that. As I've said, I don't want to come off looking like a mannequin ever. I think that the coverage is pretty good. And I feel like too, like I get a lot of redness on my nose, so it did pretty well. However, if you really look close, it's starting to cake around my nose. Also here, I don't even have to pull down my my under eye for you to see. You can see like these like fine lines, just kind of like the makeup is really setting in. If I pull it down, you can even, it's more pronounced. Yeah, I don't love that. And I feel like it's caking over here, not on my pimple, but like over here and by like my chin. So I'm really just not impressed by that. And that kind of like bums me out because I was excited. I wanted to kind of have something that I could throw on, have a little bit more coverage. I will finish this tube of product in the summer in 2024 because I'm not wasteful. However, I definitely don't think that I'll be repurchasing this, and it was just a miss for me. So those are my final thoughts. I hope that you felt that this video was useful. If you have any questions, I'll definitely answer to the best of my ability. Just go ahead and comment below. I would love if you would like this video, and if you would subscribe, it would be fantastic. I do try my best to kind of get, videos out as often as possible. And again, it's all clean beauty, so you'll have that peace of mind. So I hope to see you again. Thanks.